If you look at Thomas's body positioning here, he's facing the sidelines. When I want you to take a touch with your right foot there and then turn the ball to the inside. Or better yet, if you're able to turn your body and receive it facing the inside, then you could have done a give and go with the player who's running there. But because your body wasn't opened up, you weren't able to pass that ball to the player. And if you were, he would have been able to take a shot and score. Next, we're going to watch Tanito, who has the ball right here. So he plays the ball to the outside, which is fine. But I want Tanito to move forward because that's going to free up the space in front of the goal for Tenzing or for the other pivot player to run into. All right, next we see a lack of communication between Stian and Tenzing, leading to an easy pick-off by Isaiah. What I'd like to see is Stian to hold the ball longer, Tanito to fill in the space and stretch the field, and then the ball to go to Stian, to Tanito, into Tenzing. Okay, now we're watching Delvin. Same thing happens. He plays it to the outside to Justice, and what I want him to do is move forward so that Isaiah can fill that back role. Because Delvin doesn't move forward, he gets stuck. Justice gets stuck between the forward, the pivot, and the ala, getting him squeezed, and he loses the ball. Okay, next, Orange has a kick-in. Look at the shape. What do you think I want them to do? By stretching the field, you'll create a gap in the middle and allow an easy pass into your feet. Okay, because they were so tight, they passed the ball to Tanito and automatically they lost the ball. Thomas does a great job dribbling to goal, creating this counterattack, and you'll see Isaiah make that run across. Look how open Isaiah is because Tenzing loses his man. It's important to get a nice cross so that Isaiah can get a one-time shot, but because he had to take a touch, he lost his opportunity to shoot. Here's an awesome opportunity for a counterattack for Orange. It's important to give the proper weight of a pass so that Tenzing has an opportunity to shoot here. Another option is if Tanito could play Tenzing earlier, that would cause Delvin to shift over to the left and he could back pass to Stian at the top of the box for a shot. Okay, next we're going to look at the transition here. Because they didn't get the shot off and score a goal, we're looking at Thomas, who's wide open. Now Thomas isn't open from the pass from the goalie, so the ball has to go into Delvin, who's open. If Delvin had scanned his shoulder, he would have seen Thomas wide open and could have played a 1 or 2 touch pass. But because he couldn't control it, the ball bounces around in the middle and eventually bounces free to Orange, who isn't able to get a shot off. Next, I want Delvin to look behind him to see if he has time to turn or if he's being pressured. He chooses to pass back to Isaiah, and he makes a nice movement forward. So their pivot isn't marking Isaiah tight, cutting off Delvin. So what he needs to do is play that ball to Delvin and sprint forward for a give and go. It's crucial for Delvin to scan and know where Tenzing is so that he can receive that ball and lay it off for Isaiah, because then Isaiah would have been in for a shot and probably scored a goal. Now, loss of possession is a huge opportunity to create a counterattack and score a goal if you're ready for it. If this player could have done a give and go to Tenzing, it would have been a 3v1 goal scoring opportunity, but because he held the ball too long, no shot was even able to happen. So in summary, a couple things that are really important are awareness of your surroundings, your spacing to create space so that you can get the ball, and then your first touch to be able to put the ball in the position to find a pass or a shot quickly.